Happy New Year's. Good morning. Hey, what's up? JC, Wrong Strong, and I am Wrong Strong. Happy New Year's. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell button. Don't miss nothing. This is a big year. The reason I'm doing this video is that on Monday, it's morning right now. Happy New Year's. Good morning. It's also the 3-year marker that I've been out, and I might get off early probation. So I want to tell you my story about how it was when I came home. Alright, thank you guys again for listening to my stories. Remember, Wrong and Strong is I guess you could classify it as a prison channel, but there's a lot more to it. There's fitness, there's PTSD, there's sobriety, depression, motivation. I mean, you name it. It's my whole life of just getting my chaos under control, and that's the thing. I do this to motivate people, help people, educate people, not to glamorize nothing I've done in the past or what I'm doing now. Because trust me, I live a very simple life. Black Folgers coffee. When I came home, my first thought when I got to the halfway house was, what am I going to do now? I have no family here. I was worried about if I was going to be able to get my clients back, because remember, I'm coming back after a violation. So after I had built everything, I had got that brand new Camaro convertible. I was at Fit Training Center. I was partners with the owner. I had built a small empire, and I lost it all because of my old habits, my demons, and just thinking that I was smarter than the average. I kept on getting high, I kept on drinking and driving, and since I was making good money, I thought I was untouchable, and finally my PO got tired of my shit, and he set me back on a violation. I came home and they sent me to the halfway house, and I was really worried what I was going to do for work, really worried about clothes, shoes. I didn't have nothing. When I say nothing, nothing. I was lucky enough that I had some people look out for me when I came home, and my boy Eric, the one that recently passed away last year, he sent me my shoes and my Under Armour pants and shirt. He sent it to the prison so I could dress out. He was my dude. He looked out for me. And then my boy Ricardo in Texas. These are all people that have been my solid dudes. Sent me some money to be able to survive a couple of days as I got home. I reached out to my little sister. My little sister's been my rock, man. No matter what, if we don't talk for years or whatever, she'll try and help me. We don't have a close relationship like two siblings should, but it's because it was never taught to us. We were never that life of family and stuff like that wasn't never taught to us, so we don't know how to, have it. So we've been trying to fix that and call each other more and see how we're doing. But anyways, she got me a phone. She sent it in the mail for me, got me a phone, and I was able to start making, phone calls here and there. And little by little, I started having people come to the halfway house to see how I was doing. My boy Bo and Stephanie came by. Then my client Cassandra brought me sushi and Branya. And it was crazy, man, because in my head, all those years, I used to think that nobody cared about me. Like, I literally thought that I was alone. And that wasn't the case. Like, I might not have a family, but my clients and friends are my family, and they care about me, and they were there. Sometimes we're so blind in our own pain and our own, chaos and damage and you name it, everything in our head, that we don't realize that there's actually people that actually care and want nothing in return. And it'll be 3 years that I've been out. It was tough, man. It was tough, coming home and really trying to readapt again to not having it made, because while you're in prison, I don't care what anybody says. I mean, you're gonna eat, you're gonna sleep, you're gonna have clean clothes, you're gonna have pretty much everything. So the real test comes when you hit the other side of that gate. Like I always tell people, you can make all the promises in the world and say you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, but the real test comes when you're on the other side of the gate. And I came home and I got a couple of clients, but they were all early morning clients. And the buses don't run early in Phoenix. They don't start running, I think, until 8. And I had to be at the gym at 3:30, 3:45. So I used to have to leave the halfway house at 2:45 in the morning and walk. I remember it was winter time because it was around February. It gets a little chilly in Phoenix around that time. And I would have to walk at night. And at that hour, at 2:45 in the morning, is when all the people that are up to no good are walking around and they're out on the street. But man, I had so much determination, so much, like, you weren't stopping me. Like, I would put on my music and I would fucking just walk. And I remember I would have, like, I don't want to say crackheads, but yeah, crackheads, drug addicts, people that are lost, out there doing stuff. They would see me, and some of them would run because I would be walking so fast with my hoodie on, and some of them would just move out the way and just wonder what the hell I was doing. But they could see the determination that I had in my walk and where I was going. It didn't take long before most of my clients found out that I was back home, and I started getting busy again. But for a whole year, it was a lot of walking. Then I saved up and got my bike, and I had to go through all the things to do everything right, the right way. I had to pay all my fines for my DUI. I had to get the breathalyzer on my car. That breathalyzer was a pain in the ass. Sometimes I would be so mad because it wouldn't work, or it would test positive because I had used mouthwash or I had cologne on. And it was all test. all tests, man, that actually gave me patience, taught me that if you live life hard, life is easy, and if you live life easy, life is hard. And you know, I'm happy to say that there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is more to life than just feeling sorry for yourself, or saying, I got dealt a shitty hand, or all these excuses that sometimes we use to put ourselves down. Because why we already have people talking shit about us. Like, why do we even want to do it to ourselves? It makes no sense, and the reason why I want to share these personal journeys with you guys is it's not to, like I said, it's not to glamorize what I've done, or what I'm doing, or I made it, and none of that shit. It's just to give you motivation for you to learn off of me, because honestly, I haven't made it yet, guys. I'm still struggling every day. I'm still doing the work. I'm still doing a lot of stuff that needs to be done, because I'm gonna struggle with my issues the rest of my life, and I just have to do the work. That's it. Point blank. I'm here. Wrong Strong is a lifestyle, not a choice. Give somebody a hug. Don't judge nobody. Stay in your lane. And let's make this world a better place. JC. And I am Wrong Strong.